What is a pre-finished door? The answer is largely self-explanatory. A pre-finished wooden door is the one that's already been completely prepared for installation. It's covered in paint, wax, varnish, or other coatings, and can be installed simply with a minimum of additional work. There are several certain advantages of a pre-finished door. Quality and convenience. Pre-finished doors have been completed to exact standards at a factory level, using machinery and techniques that are a step above the ones you might have available at home. Such a door is typically not only stained or painted, but cut with holes for the hardware and sanded to create a perfectly smooth surface before the finish is applied. As a result, you get a door that almost always looks the part. You simply need to install the handles and other accessories, and then screw the door into place. Note that the door frame should be installed beforehand. Durability. Pre-finished hardwood tends to have the edge in terms of durability, and the difference isn't a minor one. Pre-finished doors will stand up to an enormous amount of physical damage compared with their home finished counterparts. When you finish a door at home, you typically apply between 2 and 3 coats of your finish of choice. This contrasts sharply with the Baldini factory process, which involves applying up to 7 different coats. Cost. While it's fair to say that the upfront cost of an unfinished door is less than those of a finished one, this difference often shrinks or even reverses once labor and materials are factored in. And of course, if you're looking to avoid creating work for yourself, the easier option is to have the doors finished at the factory. Door unit. Baldini door unit normally consists of a door slab, a door frame, casings, extensions optional, hardware. To get more details on the parts of a door unit, watch our next videos. Standard sizes of Baldini doors. Baldini door sizes are fully compliant with US market standards. Regular stock sizes are width 18 inches, 24 inches, 28 inches, 30 inches, 32 inches, 36 inches. Height 80 inches, 84 inches, 92.5 inches, 96 inches. The largest possible sizes of Baldini custom door slabs are as follows. Veneer coated doors, 37 3/4 width, 92.5 inch height. Polypropylene coated doors, 39 3/8 width, 96 7/16 height. Lacquered doors, 39 3/8 width, 96 7/16 height. Average weight of a door unit with different types of fillings. In order to calculate the shipment rates and for other planning purposes, it is necessary to know the weight of the door units, which may vary from model to model and depend on the size and the filling. Find more information on the filling in our next video. For reference, there's a table with average weight numbers. Door slab. Baldini door slab consists of a frame. A quality solid pine frame is the basis of a strong and durable construction of Baldini doors. The width of the frame is 1.5 inches. It undergoes several drying processes and special heating cameras, which keeps the wood humidity level within 8%. The frame thickness can vary from 1 9/16 to 1 3/4, depending on the door model. A core. Baldini doors come with 3 types of core, depending on the model, which are solid wood core, solid core. Baldini offers a hardwood solid core, meaning same wood species inside, instead of an engineered solid core. Honeycomb core. Filling is honeycomb cells, which grant additional lightness to the door, thus protecting the hinges from extra load and still retaining high noise reduction and thermal insulation qualities. Is an economy core or filling material in Baldini doors, which allows to keep the strength and structural rigidity of the door slab while keeping it light enough. It resembles honeycomb cells if you look at the door cut. Smart core. Technologically advanced eco-friendly filling, which is a high-density natural wood fiber. This type of filling provides additional durability, noise reduction, and thermal insulation. Is a technologically advanced insulating core that has a density of 12.5 pounds per cubic foot. Is mixed in with polyurethane resin and wax to yield a high level of sound and thermal insulation. MDF panels. In flush Baldini doors, we use flat MDF boards 1/8 to 1/4 thick, coated with the highest quality primers and finishes. In framed and panel doors, we use MDF insert panels, 1/8 to 1/4 thick, which are fixed between stiles and/or rails. This technology is used to assemble constituent part doors. Each detail is primarily coated with a proper finish, pre-drilled, and then assembled into a one-hole. Glass inlays. Glass Baldini doors are completed with white or dark frosted glass of Czech production. For most glass models, we apply special tempered glass, 1/6 to 1/4 thick. Besides high firmness, it is also safe to use. Should be damaged, such glass shatters into small, smooth surface pellets, excluding the possibility of injury. Door frame. A swing door frame is the frame in a doorway into which a door is fitted. It consists of jambs, which are vertical portions of the frame, a transverse header, which encloses the sides and top of the doorway and usually supports the door, stops. In Baldini door frames, they are trimmed with a rubber seal for softer closing and better insulation. A sill threshold, usually installed in special door units, fire-rated, smoke-resistant, etc. It is important to differentiate the width and the thickness of a frame. Most Baldini frames are 3/4 inch thick and 3 7/8 wide. They can easily cover the wall thickness of up to 3 7/8 without applying additional tools. We use high-quality solid pine in production of our frames, which makes them rigid and durable enough to hold a heavy 8-foot solid core door slab. Casings and extensions. Casing is a type of molding typically used to trim the perimeter of doors. Baldini casings are made of MDF board coated with the highest quality finishes. Veneer, polypropylene, stain. There are two types of casings, flat and L-shaped. Both can be used depending on the jamb configuration. With the use of Baldini telescopic L-shaped casings, the thickness of the wall covered by the door frame can be extended to 4 7/8. Standard width of Baldini casings is 3.5 inches. Extensions. A jamb extension does precisely what the name suggests. It's a board that fills the depth of the wall space from the inside face of the door frame to the face of the wall and thus widens the frame. So if the wall thickness is greater than the standard jamb width, extensions must be used. Baldini jamb extensions are typically made of MDF and create a clean edge for the casing trim to be nailed to or inserted if this is a telescopic L casing. With the help of extensions, Baldini frames can cover walls from 4 7/8 to 6 7/8 thick. Baldini doors configuration options. Baldini provides a full range of options when it comes to the choice of a door configuration. Single swing door unit includes a slab, jambs, 2.5 pieces, 2 vertical jambs, and a header. Casings, 5 pieces, 2 full-length vertical casings and 2 horizontal halves from each side of the opening. Extensions, 2.5 pieces if needed, 2 full-length vertical extensions and 1 horizontal half. Hinges, plain or concealed, 2 hinges for 6-foot 8-inch doors and 3 hinges for 8-foot doors. A lock with a keyed privacy or passage function. Handles. A smart sweep if needed. Double swing door unit includes 2 slabs, jambs, 3 pieces, 2 vertical jambs and a full-length header. Casings, 6 pieces, 2 full-length vertical casings and 1 full-length horizontal piece from each side of the opening. Extensions, 3 pieces if needed, 2 full-length vertical extensions and 1 full-length horizontal piece. Hinges, plain or concealed, 4 hinges for 6-foot 8-inch door units and 6 hinges for 8-foot door units. A lock with a keyed privacy or passage function. Handles in the inner room door units. An astragal in inner room door units. A flush bolt to fix a passive door in inter-room door units. Dummy handles in closet door units. Magnetic catches in closet door units. A smart sweep if needed. Sliding pocket bypass barn magic door unit includes slabs, door covering extensions and casings. Sliding system, frames for pocket doors, tracks for pocket bypass barn magic doors. Pulls, flush pulls for pocket bypass barn magic doors. Finger pulls for pocket doors. A lock if needed. Bifold door unit includes a slabs, doorway covering extensions and casings. Bifold system, tracks, pulls. Defining door swing direction. Swing direction refers to the hinge side of the door and the way the door swings, inside or outside of the room. It is important to define correct swing direction before placing the order because in some cases, pre-hung doors with wrong pre-cut hinges cannot be reversed. Left or right hand means that the hinge side of the door is located from your left or right hand side accordingly. When determining swing direction, you should stand outside of the room. Types of Baldini door finishes. In Baldini doors, we use the best available materials to develop technologically advanced finishes to any taste and liking. Basically, there are three types of finishes our doors are coated with: natural wood veneer, polypropylene, enamel. Natural wood veneer refers to thin slices of wood, usually thinner than 3 mm, 1/8 inch, that are typically glued onto medium-density fiberboard layers to produce flat panels. Veneer is obtained by either peeling the trunk of a tree or by slicing large rectangular blocks of wood. Advantages: a well-balanced combination of price and quality. Made of natural wood and looking the same way. Long-lasting and very easily restored if necessary to remove scratches or abrasions. An environmentally friendly material. An unusual texture. Radiant heat wood. Polypropylene. Polypropylene is a technologically advanced type of finish, which is basically an ultra-thin layer of plastic with a decorative pattern on it. Undecorated polypropylene is widely used in medicine and production of syringes. Baldini doors are coated with polypropylene of new generation. It differs from usual polypropylene in deep texture of a surface and high consumer properties. Advantages: increased moisture resistance. Resistance to influence of sunshine and decoloration. Contains no harmful formaldehydes and phenols. Variety of colors. Deep 3D pattern. Resembles natural wood surface. Enamel. Enamels, lacquers, are paints that dry to a hard, usually glossy finish, used for coating surfaces that are outdoors or otherwise subject to hardware or variations in temperature. With Baldini doors, premium lacquers are applied to MDF panels with matte or stippled finishes. Both finishes are achieved with the use of UV and scratch-resistant lacquering technology. Advantages: increased moisture resistance. Resistance to influence of sunshine and decoloration. Can be painted any color from raw color chart. Product handling. Avoid direct contact with water, fire, and sunlight exposure. Avoid rough handling of doors and door units. All doors must be transported in containers, on pallets or other devices, which will protect them from damage, moisture, precipitation, or sunlight exposure. The door assembly in newly built or repaired premises is allowed only after the building materials have dried out completely. Prior to the installation, doors and door units must be kept at the place of installation 3 to 4 days before they achieve optimum humidity and temperature parameters. Door unit installation should be carried out by trained and properly qualified specialists. Pre-finished door units should be installed after the floor, ceiling, and wall priming and painting is over in order to secure the door finishes from getting stained and/or dirty. Only detergents, not water, suitable for corresponding surfaces, veneer, enamel, polypropylene, and containing no abrasives and solvents can be used for cleaning a door unit. Aerosols for wooden furniture may be applied on a door unit to give the surface additional shine and freshness, with reference to the recommendations on the use of aerosols. It is forbidden to knock on the door glass with objects that may cause the glass shattering. Protect parts of your body from getting squeezed between the frame and the door slab. Contents of delivery. Baldini doors can be delivered as single slabs or knockdown units. A knockdown unit is a set of separate items ready to be assembled. A door slab, pre-cut for the hinges, lock, and handles. A door frame in parts, pre-cut for the hinges. Door casings, hinges, locks, and handles. Other items if needed. tracks, smart sweeps, etc. Baldini knockdown door units are easy to assemble and to install. Door slabs and jambs are precisely pre-machined to exactly match each other. At the assemblage points, jambs and casings are carefully packed and shipped together with door slabs. Every piece is labeled to make assembly and installation at the job site quick and easy. A pre-hung door unit is a complete set where the frame is already assembled with the door slab attached to it. A lock set may or may not be installed. We strongly recommend getting pre-finished door units delivered in a knockdown condition. It is much safer for the parts, and there will be fewer chances that something gets irreparably damaged during the transportation. Order step-by-step list. List of issues to be specified by Baldini salesperson prior to accepting an order from a customer. 1. Door types and functions, interior or exterior. 2. Models and finishes. 3. Door sizes or rough opening sizes to calculate the door sizes. 4. Number of doors. 5. Configurations, swing, bypass, pocket, etc. 6. Type of hardware needed, handles, concealed or plain bearing hinges, tracks. 7. Swing directions, LHI, left hand in swing, RHI, right hand in swing. 8. Lock set functions, passage, privacy or keyed. 9. Additional options, smart sweep, frameless system, etc. 10. Project lead time, when are doors needed at the job site. 11. Budget. Floor plans, elevations, and door schedule. A floor plan in architecture and building engineering is a drawing to scale, showing a view from above of the relationships between rooms, spaces, and other physical features including doors at one level of a structure. You can calculate the total number of doors, find out their planned locations and swing directions, or sometimes see the widths of the openings. You can compare this data to the sizes of the door slabs on the schedule and define whether they have been measured correctly. Unlike floor plans, elevations are drawings showing the front or side of a door. Elevations will show you the sizes of the doors, types of openings, left or right, and some other information like door configuration options, location, etc. This can be compared with the floor plan and the door schedule. Baldini salesperson must be attentive to such details and know some peculiarities of elevations. For instance, where is the hinge side? The answer is here. A door schedule is a tabulation, usually on a blueprint or in specifications, which lists all doors required for a job, indicating sizes, types, locations, and special requirements. A door schedule is the basis for providing a detailed and accurate quote to a customer, and usually contains the following information. 1. Door types and functions. 2. Door locations. 3. Door materials and finishes. 4. Door sizes. 5. Number of doors. 6. Configurations, swing, bypass, pocket, etc. 7. Types of hardware needed, handles, concealed or plain bearing hinges, tracks. 8. Swing directions. 9. Lock set functions, passage, privacy or keyed. 10. Fire ratings. 11. Other requirements. Design features of the U.S. rough openings. A standard U.S. rough opening consists of crippled stud, double top plate, header, king stud, jack stud, sole plate. A wall stud is one of the fundamental elements here. Studs are traditionally made of wood, usually 2x4 or 2x6 dimensional lumber, and typically placed 16 inches, 406 millimeters from each other center, but sometimes also at 12 inches, 305 millimeters, or 24 inches, 610 millimeters. The wood needs to be already dry when used, otherwise problems may occur as the studs shrink and twist when they dry out. Considering this fact, the actual sizes of framing studs are as follows. The standard 2x4 or 2x6 wall assembly is as follows. Studs with insulation filling in between and a layer of drywall from both sides of the construction. Drywall is normally 5/8 inch thick. Sometimes several layers of drywall are used. This knowledge is important whenever you want to measure the thickness of the wall, because it actually defines whether or not you'll need an extension. Measurement of the rough opening. Let's see how to accurately measure the size of the rough opening. First, measure the width between the studs of the doorway 3 times, and record the smallest of the 3 measurements. Second, measure the height on both sides and record the smallest measurement. Congratulations! You've determined the width and the height of the rough opening. Determining your door size. For single and double door configurations, we use the following approach. Let's imagine we've measured the width of the rough opening and it equals 35 inches. In order to determine the width of the door slab, we first of all need to subtract 2 inches from the width of the opening. So, where do these 2 inches actually come from? The standard thickness of Baldini door jamb is 3/4 inches. 3/4 inches plus 3/4 inches equals 1/2 inches. This is the total thickness of 2 jambs. And we leave the rest of the space ½ inch as technological gaps to be filled with construction foam. So these forms 2 inches width that needs to be subtracted from the overall width of the opening. 35 inches minus 2 equals 33 inches. Now we need to determine which standard width is suitable for a 33-inch opening. This is obviously 32 inches. And the remaining space will be filled with construction foam and covered with pre-finished casings. For barn, magic, bifold, bypass, and pocket door systems, please refer to the manuals provided by the hardware manufacturers.